Guys, so we're watching and now we're watching the chickens eat the minnows. I can't really see what
They're still kind of unsure about them, huh?
Alright guys, well, y'all just saw a little clip and you'll see the rest of it later if you hang out. We're going to feed some minnows to the chickens and watch them get at it. I want to go over with y'all real quick. I made a video last week and I never got around to posting it because there was a lot of content. I didn't know what I wanted to show and what I didn't want to show, and then I kind of almost was done editing that video last night and the computer crashed, so I just hung it up for the night. But I think what I'll do now is we're gonna get to those minnows later. I'm gonna show y'all real quick, you know, the month of December with the holidays and everything else, we didn't really do much here on the homestead. But then you saw the video 2 videos ago now of Axel's new 2-wire fence going up, which I'll show y'all is right there. And that's all we got done, and we were using the battery operated charger, but the battery died and I didn't want to have to go through the process of charging it again. So I ran this wire. It's kind of hard to see because of the grass, but there's a wire on these stakes that goes down, jumpers onto the poultry netting, and then on the other side of the poultry netting, jumpers into the shed, and inside the shed is where I plugged in that Energizer to 120 volts, so I don't have to worry about batteries anymore. I came out this morning, I was using the water hose over here, which I forgot to turn off. Let me go turn that off real quick and I'll be back. And we're back. So I was over here cleaning a bowl that we're going to use for the minnows, which is right there. We're just going to use Axel's bowl, and I'll take it back to him. And I look in here and I see some feathers. This girl, I didn't see her last night. I checked on the chickens and closed that door last night. I didn't see her out, but there's a lot of feathers in here. I don't know if y'all can see them all. And then they kind of come out here and then kind of go off this way towards the grass. So I'm hoping that we didn't lose another bird. Run through the chores real quick. I'm gonna wait to let the chickens out until we're ready for the minnows. Sorry, I forgot what I was saying. And Max is coming and he's still in his pajamas, so he probably has a question for me. But we'll get back to it, guys. Alright guys, well, before I get to the minnows and chicken action, I'll show you the other bit of infrastructure update lately. Well, first of all, while we were out there at Axel's, you saw the big white barrel. Ended up turning that into a water for him. He's the furthest from the water hose, and I can get a water hose out there, but it takes every water hose I have. So put the water nipple on that barrel, stuck it out there, ran the water hose out there once, filled it up, and with just him, that should last him a few weeks. As long as it doesn't get too much algae, which this time of year it shouldn't be a problem. The other part of infrastructure is, well, it actually took us about 3 or 4 days just to get the pigs used to being in here. We've got Georgia and the babies in here now. Like I said, it wasn't a pretty thing. We first tried to do it without Georgia so that we could separate them. She didn't want that, they didn't want that, so they ended up kind of forcing themselves back into the backyard. Even though this fence was energized, they would just keep on going to get to mama. So they've got the dog glue. I need to put some more hay in there because the first time I did it, they all knocked it out here on the ground. I don't think they've been sleeping very well because they've been sleeping in. I mean, it's already coming up on 9 o'clock here pretty soon, I think. Well, maybe more like 8:30. Yeah, I got my phone on me, hold on. It is 9:06. So, and they're still just laying there. They have been up eating and drinking a little bit, but I think they're just cold. So at first we just had them in here letting them roam. We kept the chickens locked up. Well, we didn't keep the chickens locked up at first, and then the pigs would get in there and try to sleep in there at night, and try to, well, not try to, they would eat all their food out of there. That local grain mill that I've been trying to use lately, they ran out of chicken food, and then their machines broke, so they haven't been able to run it. So I actually had pig food in that feeder, so it wasn't a huge issue, just to give them something to eat. But now I do have some feed for them, and they really want out. I came out here last night and I missed one. I didn't see her. I don't know where she was. She might have been underneath the bottom of this coop here. I did check the basket because there was an egg in there, but she's been out this morning. She's the only one out, and it looks like she left us an egg, so that's nice of her. Had to run this electric wire back here for the piglets because they can just push right up underneath this fence. The chain link isn't real tight on the bottom, so they just kind of put their nose down and push through it. That's how they were getting through when I tried to separate them from Georgia, because I didn't have that up there, and it just didn't go well. But I moved their food and water out here, and then in the morning before I left for work, I pulled this post out here and moved it over to here, and just because their food and water was out here, they got used to coming out here for 2 days, and then I just shut them in. And then we left this, like I said, we left them where they could have access to the whole thing for a few days, and then I hooked this back up and energized it, and now they've been over here and haven't really been coming on the chicken side, so that's good. But yeah, guys, so I'll come back to y'all here in a little bit. Chickens? Give them something to eat, keep them quiet.
That one's out.
Yeah, it was left out last night, I guess. No, not yet. Let's get the thing set up first.
Okay. Look, the pigs are back.
Oh, I'm caught on the fence.
Just back on a little bit. Hold on, Rylan. Alright guys, well, it's time to play with the minnows. Let's see. I'm gonna let Maddox empty them in there, and then we'll let Rylan open the gate and let the chickens out.
Each time. He's already.
He loves his chickens, huh?
Mm-hmm.
He wants his chickens to be free. But he's not gonna. So he does want them to be out here with us. So he's sure that's all the water minnows need.
Well, they got water in here too.
Yeah.
If they need more, you ready? We're just gonna dump it. Here, just grab this corn right here on the bottom and dump it.
Look at hold him. Gonna try to get one. Ugh. These guys are hard.
It's like 3 dozen minnows, or 3.5 dozen.
Oh, I got one. I had one in my hand.
All right, Rylan, let your chickens out. All right.
Oh, Dad, I'm trying. I got the big one. I got him.
Did you?
Oh, I got him. I got a big one. Oh, they're so slippery. Ah, he got away.
Oh, got it.
God.
Give him a little kiss. No, no.
Rylan, you want to let the chickens out? Chickens?
Oh, of course. Release the krakens.
Okay, release. I'm gonna put this guy on the water so they can really not get. I'm gonna see how.
Oh, none of them even.
This guy needs back in the water. So
Wow, I don't think that was a. Look at that one. That is.
definitely not a minnow. That's a minnow, but he's big.
Giant one. Ran, look at this one. I know, but it's ginormous.
Dad, we
Look,
got the
look,
dead
girls.
guy. We got him. He's dead.
Oh, what?
Put them in the water. They'll come get them.
Look.
Bye-bye.
Look, it's a dead chicken.
Maddox, you gotta back up and let the chickens get. Oh.
Ah! Maddox, back up, baby.
Guys, so we're watching now we're watching the chickens eat the minnows. Not really seeing what they.
They're still kind of unsure about them, huh?
It's okay. They're trying to get him.
Back up, buddy.
That's really what Oh, the big guy will definitely eat one of those guys. I think the big guy's going for the big one.
Alright guys, well, it was about 30 minutes of that video. I'm not sure if you actually saw any getting the minnows or not, so this could have been a good video or it could have been a pretty boring one, but I'll put that on time lapse and let y'all watch it. It does look like there's a few less in here, but it's kind of hard to count minnows. I thought I saw them fighting over something a few times, but it could have been anything. So that's gonna be it for us, guys. I think we got a lot coming. I know in 2 weeks we've got some more baby chickens showing up from Murray McMurray Hatchery. Most of the fancier birds I wanted were already sold out, so we settled with 26 meat birds, and I got 3 black copper Moran roosters, a 15 hen assortment of their brown egg layers, and I feel like there might have been a couple more in there, but anyways guys, thanks for watching this video. Like I said, 2 weeks we'll have some baby chickens to video. It's kind of early in the year for that. I didn't really want to do it, start them whenever I would have to put them on heat, but I figured we'd go ahead and get them started. That way we'll have some fresh eggs this summer around June or so, and then we'll probably do some more of those meat birds too. I only ordered 26. I think if we did another one later on in the summer, spring-ish, then you know, that would give us 52 chickens for meat birds. So we'll see how that first run goes, and then we'll order some more. They are pretty common and pretty easy to get, so we'll let Wyatt, or I'm sorry, get all these kids' names mixed up. Let Maddox, you ready, Maddox? You want to take this video out?
Well, first, guys, I want to say one question. Did you see? And if you like this video, say in the comments below if you saw a chicken eating the minnows. Comment down below.
Alright guys, well, you heard them. I guess I should know, you know, whether or not y'all see them before I post the video, but let us know what y'all thought of that. And I wish I could keep the camera out there all day, but we're gonna go ride four-wheelers on some trails, and don't want the camera getting messed up by the chickens. So thanks for watching. See you guys next time.